Welcome to Scrutinized. It was a horror game that I watched a little while ago, like a couple months ago, and I completely forgot about it. But these are the people behind. This was written behind the people of Welcome to the Game and Welcome to the Game 2. And I'm quite a decent fan of the series, so I'm like, well, if I don't know what's gonna happen, fairly, then I should play it. Obviously. Wait. We'll close Windows, reset modem, breaker, computer, unlock Windows. Okay. We're just gonna jump into it. That's cool. Okay, we're just gonna go casual since I'm a bitch.
When she was a kid, Luna aspired to be a superhero. Not the ones in skin-tight suits that could fly, but the ones that identified connections where others didn't. She wanted X-ray vision to observe criminals when they tried to hide from the law, and supersonic hearing to listen in on mischievous talks, then a measure of heightened strength to restrain the guys bigger than her. This was all she craved when she was a child. As she became older, her ambitions took a more realistic approach, which seemed in direct opposition to the surreal tone the news took. The facts became the new dystopian fiction. The world grew louder each year, apparently more violent, or more visible than the year before. Her generation grew up looking to cull the increasingly violent trends that saw mass incarcerations, drug wars, and serial killers studying to gain notoriety. Luna took the analytical route in her quest for justice, feeling more at home processing case files, evidence, and connecting dots. Her cousin, a sister almost, enrolled in the academy and became an officer of the law. Even extended family, no matter how far away, seemed to gravitate towards law enforcement, almost as if it were in their blood. A murderer becomes a serial killer with just 2 more kills, a coworker informed her over scones and coffee one morning. This one had 3 total that day, but that number hit double digits soon enough, accumulating corpses of officers, criminal lawyers, and several field investigators to a growing pile of victims. The news on TV, becoming more unreal as the years ticked on by, ran the blue blood killer story 24/7. Luna knew about the local serial killer, more so than most thanks to all the overtime spent processing corroborative evidence for their many crimes. However, it still felt more like gossip and fabricated plot points. At least, until that phone call made something so artificial an actuality. The call came in the middle of the night, as unexpected as a bullet in the dark. Her cousin, the exemplar of a police officer, had been killed. It was just a tragically common traffic stop gone wrong, or armed robber with a weighted pistol. Maybe Luna could have mourned and pushed on, but it wasn't any run-of-the-mill incident that was so characteristic of headlines. No, it wasn't that, because life had long turned into a phantasmagoric nightmare. Officer Sarah Youngman, revered by all that mattered, died at the hands of the blue blood killer. Who he was, or who they were, remained an enigma despite their murder spree eroding through states, counties, and homes. But more than the long list of confirmed victims and possible connections Luna herself had registered and slept away, this monster killed Sarah. Somehow, that turned the boogeyman into a living, breathing threat. No longer was this tyrant a thing she filed at the end of the day. It wasn't an obsession of the media. He was here, and if not in the literal sense, then definitely in her mind. This realization gnawed at her for months after the real mourning faded. Luna's acceptance stage barely registered before she fell swiftly to anger once again, and it never genuinely went away. Luna craved a name. She wanted to know who killed the sweetest woman in the world, despite so-called dirty cops walking free. justice. What was it about her cousin that triggered this killer in the first place? Could it be that she stood for everything a cop should be? A perfect example of morality, protectiveness, mentality, and heart? Officer Youngman was everything demanded in the ones that protected them, and Luna wouldn't allow her memory to fade away as another statistic. Day in and day out, she spent the connections she'd built up through work and rowdy Christmas parties to see if there was something no one else saw. Cop friends that never steered her wrong came up empty-handed. Family members with careers linked closer to the real action knew little else than the papers. Even the old-timers that knew things few else did all but shrugged when she pressed them for clues. She needed leads first, but there were none. So, in a last-ditch effort, she resolved to chew her boss for leeway. Luna did all she could for any little morsel of information, regardless of the fallout. Being an investigations analyst for the district attorney's office had its perks, but it only teased her for all the good it did with building an idea of who this killer was. Her boss knew what she was after, but he followed the rules as strictly as Luna did. Being shut down by him just meant there was one less layer between a law-abiding citizen and vigilante justice. With each denied application for information outside her classification, Luna saw the justice system's holes appear and broaden. Sometimes the law hindered what mattered. Progress couldn't always continue behind red tape and protocol. Perhaps, in cases like these, rules were meant to be budged. Maybe she couldn't talk her way into databases and case folders. Maybe it wasn't so easy as to read reports on other victims, hoping a eureka moment hit her. If she were going to make any change, it had to start with her, with citizens willing to help. Yes, Luna respected the law, and she would uphold it as Sarah would have wanted, but she couldn't stand idly by any longer. One morning, she called in sick, made flyers, and pinned them around town. She started a neighborhood watch that day, and by the next day at work, Luna couldn't think of anything else. It started with one report, then two, then 3 and 4, and more. Before she realized what was happening, her small network of retired cops and nosy neighbors had become a full-on crime watch program that spanned beyond the neighborhood, the suburbs, and into town. At times, the number of reports felt too much for one person, but for the hundreds of thousands of people less prepared for human horrors as Sarah was, Luna felt that a couple of sleepless nights was the least she could do. Luna had to get her answers somehow.
I should get to my computer and get the night started.
Jesus. Anyway, as I was, the Welcome to the Game series had luck. Oh, the hitbox is rather small. Oh, I don't like how it just does that. Shit, what does potato look like? Oh, it's not on. See, oh my goodness. But it still look. It makes my computer run good. What about low? That's that. Okay, we're gonna keep it on low. Sorry about the bad, but anyway. So the Welcome to the Game series had the beginning and ending bit as cutscenes, and then the second one had the doll maker where you visit his website. So cutscenes were new, usually a bit. Now there's two things that I know: lock windows, close them, keep your lights on as well. 3 things. And there's cameras for you to check. Everything just spawns unlocked. So that's that. So let us.
Oh, yeah. I need to read that email and check out those bolos.
Others. Hey, lights still are randomly turning off without me touching any of the switches. Also, if I leave my security camera light on for too long, the breaker trips. I'd like a quote on. I like. Jesus Christ. I'd like a quote and as soon as possible opening to get this fixed. Thank you, Luna. I'm super busy the next few weeks. In the meantime, I suggest flicking the light switches on and off a few times to get them to turn on. Here's probably short loose wiring that has been causing the lights to turn on. Okay, so that's just about the lights. Oh, hunk of a man. Last night I thought I heard something outside my house, so I promptly checked my security stairs to see a strange man creeping around. Unsure of what this person was doing sniffing around outside, I shined the camera light on them to get a better look at who it was. After clearly being caught, he ran off. After checking the footage a couple times, his face seemed so familiar. It dawned on me after the fact that he had matched the description of the man the police were after for a murder. As of today, we've notified the agency about a potential suspect we believe is involved in the sex trafficking ring. Our suspicion comes from the disappearance of a number of female victims, an eyewitness account of one woman who was able to escape. We know that the man operates alone and at night specifically. He is around 6 feet tall, bald, white, medium build, and has forearm tattoo. We'd like to stress this message specifically to the women as you could in fact be his next target. Based on his track record, it seems he only kidnapped women. Okay. Enter. F. U. E. Up. Down. Down's not it. Control C. I thought I saw something. Let me out. Forgot how to get out of the. So what happens if you? I heard a little blink. What's the blink? Let me out of camera. I must revolt. Camera, keep me here forever. That's not the red button. Quick to midnight. Ah! Fucking red mouse. Oh, the metal. Okay. New game. Casual. Night? Fine.
I should get to my computer and get the
Okay.
night started.
So. It's the bathroom. Okay. So.
Oh, yeah.
It is right click.
I need to
Okay,
read
it
that
is
email
indeed
and
right
check out
click.
those bolos. Oh,
So now that
I need to read that
now
email
that we
and
know.
check out those bolos.
DMVP. Okay, that's this. Debit DB. That's this. MDB. That's the camera. Record. No. Rootkit. No. Report desk. That's probably it. Okay. A suspicious person. Unknown. I was riding my bike past this guy's house a little after dinner just when the sun was going down, he was putting out the trash when I saw something red that was dripping. There were stains on the hem of his shirt too. What's the hem? Oh, whatever, I'll look it up. He wasn't acting suspiciously though. Guy was even laughing into his phone. Okay, so it's probably a Redditor. Gender, male, weight, 240. Wait, how do you know his weight? 225. Height, 6'6". This man's tall as shit. I'm just gonna put 6'6" again. Age 25 to 35. Hair color, brown and blue. No results found. Maybe 6, 7 foot. No results found. Am I using the wrong? No. So 6. What am I doing wrong? 25 to 35. Male. Color blue. Brown hair. Gender male. Am I putting it in the wrong place? Upgrades? Why did I think that was it? Wait, so unknown. So I insert this in here, right? 240. I'm not misreading that. Eyes blue, hair brown. So is this a no, that wasn't correct. It didn't work though. So what? Okay. So this one 20 to 30. Height unknown, so blank, blank. Weight unknown. Brown hair. Hazel eyes. Male. Search. Rando. Hello. Identification. Now that we know his name. Not do. Right? Yeah. I always second guess myself when I type, so please be. There's a transaction. So he's clear on that. Seem to be. Nope. Nothing. Social spot. It'd actually probably help if I put capitals in there. Nope. Okay. Let's go check if anything opened. That's locked. That's still good. It took me a while to recognize. That's locked. I'll get faster at this. Is supposed to be a horror game too, so. Oh, that's not good. Where's my cursor? There it is. Yeah, you want to keep your lights on because the kidnapper guy would see through the window and be like, "Hi, I am here to steal your chicken nuggets." Winko. Sure. Okay, but there's no evidence. So like, I'm checking. No. And turn on though. There we go. There are so. Oh, I don't know what that is. Wait, let's say yes. I'm a genius. Search history. No versus something something. It's a kava. Sorry, I thought I heard something. No, on. Y'all heard that window, right? The wind's kind of out. Okay. So this ambience is really it's really scary. See, the goal of this episode was supposed to maybe episode was to get at least one thing done, but it's so time consuming. So this is going to require a lot of cutting down. This is going to be fun. Okay, so we should be safe. Trust it. Okay. Nothing here. I think he might be innocent, and I accidentally got rid of it. So, hey, we did it. Okay. We're going to set cams. Nothing. Female. 20 to 25. Brown hair. Wow, a lot of brown hair people. Hazel, okay. Right, yes. You know, Winter. You look like a bully. Aren't they easy name to remember, too? Let's check. Nothing. That was it? No. No. What was it that I used?
Ugh, damn it. Internet went out again.
Oh,
I need to go
what was it
reset
again? Oh, right click. So the internet could go out. What do you use? HTC? I'm not even a boomer. I don't even get the fucking joke. That was a shit joke. Is that unlocked? So, power's out. Where do I go if the power's out? Was it in the closet reading? Locked still. Is that unlocked? Oh. But that was rather convenient timing. Is there a man in here? No. Oh, yeah, right. Where do I... Oh. I have to wait. I can't look around. That is quite the long animation. There's no sprint either. Okay. So everything's looking okay. I might die. I might scream and piss my pants. But that's okay. SimDB. That's, I already have that open. Yes, it's gotta be this. No, I'm an idiot. I started that. Rootkit. That's it. Search history, chemistry, realistic dead body myth. Okay. Oh, okay. Yeah, she's innocent from what I can tell. Okay. We are going to check around the house again because I just feel most safe here. I'm gonna be cutting this stuff out. I don't know why I'm talking on these things, but hey, maybe something will get unlocked. Okay, none of the lights are off. I'm safe. I hope. Susan Martin, female, blonde this time. Hazel, blue. Unknown. 20 to 25. Did not take much. Susan Martin. I got something on. 2025. Female. Blonde hair. Blue eye. None of these are right. I'm gonna go with you. Because why not? MDB. This one's pretty easy. It's a kind of search history, social media, buy alcohol, stroke lights. Best ways to throw a party, how to stay in contact with your friends, how to make jello shots. Ow. Party. I think this one's innocent. Oh. Well, that was night 2. Okay. So, I think it's saved. I think that's what that meant. Well, if you guys enjoyed fucking nothing, that was literally nothing. We saw no glimpse of the bad guy. I remember the bad guys, and I remember that's some of their behaviors, but I don't want to spoil it. So we're gonna be waiting till next episode. But if you like the idea of the game, I wish we could indulge it and see the actual idea. But if you guys enjoyed it, thank you for watching. That little bit was fun, I guess. I wish I got scared. I mean, that's the point of a horror game. But whatever. Bam, he's bald. He kind of looks like Agent 47 from Hitman. You know what I mean? Like with the bald head. That's about it. Anyway.